Imagine standing on a windswept plain, where the horizon stretches endlessly, interrupted only by towering stones arranged in a perfect haunting circle. These stones, ancient sentinels of time, have stood their ground for thousands of years, defying the elements and guarding their secrets. Stonehenge isn't just a pile of rocks, it's a puzzle that has tantalized humanity for centuries. Who built it? Why does it exist? How did these colossal stones end up here? Each question opens a door to more uncertainty. It's as if the builders whispered their purpose to the earth itself, only for time to bury their voices under layers of mystery. This isn't just a tale of history, it's a journey into the heart of human curiosity. Stonehenge calls to us, not just because of its grandeur, but because it reminds us of how much we still don't know about the past. And perhaps, that's its greatest power, its ability to make us wonder. The enigma deepens when you consider the sheer ambition behind its creation. The stones of Stonehenge, some weighing up to 25 tons, weren't quarried nearby. They were transported from locations as far as 150 miles away. Imagine that, no machinery, no modern tools, just raw human determination and ingenuity. But who were these ancient architects? Theories abound. Some say they were early Britons, seeking to honor their gods or mark significant events. Others suggest it was a collaboration, a gathering of tribes united by a shared purpose, leaving their imprint on the land. And then there's the timeline. Stonehenge wasn't built in a single burst of effort, it evolved over centuries. Generations came and went, each adding their piece to the puzzle. What drove them to invest so much in a monument they might never see completed? It's as if they knew they were part of something far greater than themselves. The more we uncover about its origins, the more daunting the mystery becomes. Each stone is a testament to a story lost to time, a story of ambition, unity, and perhaps, a vision so profound that it compelled a civilization to reshape their world. And then there's the question that haunts every archaeologist who steps onto this sacred ground. How? How did they move stones of such immense weight, through forests, across rivers, and over rolling hills? Some theorize the stones were dragged on sledges, lubricated by animal fat to reduce friction. Others suggest they were rolled on massive wooden logs, requiring an army of workers and precise coordination. But even these explanations feel incomplete, like shadows of a truth just out of reach. Take the bluestones, for example, smaller, yet no less remarkable. These were transported from the Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away. Some argue they were floated along rivers on rafts, while others believe they were hauled overland, inch by agonizing inch. Yet, with all our modern tools and calculations, we struggle to recreate their methods. The idea that an ancient civilization, armed only with primitive tools, achieved such a feat boggles the mind. Was it ingenuity? Was it sheer willpower? Or was there some knowledge they possessed? Knowledge that we have since lost to time? Every theory feels like a piece of a shattered mirror, reflecting fragments of truth but never revealing the whole. The stones remain, silent and unmoving, as if daring us to solve the riddle they embody. But perhaps the greatest question of all isn't how the stones were moved, it's why. What purpose did Stonehenge serve to those who labored for centuries to create it? Some believe it was a ceremonial site, a place where rituals were performed to honor the gods or connect with ancestors. The circular layout, they say, could symbolize eternity, a sacred space where life, death, and rebirth intertwined. Imagine the flicker of ancient fires illuminating the stones, as chants echoed across the plains. Others see it as a celestial observatory, intricately aligned with the movements of the sun and stars. The placement of certain stones perfectly frames the solstices, suggesting that the builders had an advanced understanding of astronomy. Perhaps Stonehenge was a calendar, marking the passage of seasons, vital for agriculture and survival. And then there are those who think its purpose was something far more personal, a place of healing. The bluestones, some claim, were believed to have mystical properties, drawing people from far and wide in search of cures for their ailments. Each theory paints a vivid picture, but none capture the full story. Stonehenge feels like it's hiding something deeper, something we've only begun to scratch the surface of. And the truth, whatever it may be, remains as steadfast and unyielding as the stones themselves. And yet, the alignment of Stonehenge with the cosmos adds another layer of intrigue. On the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, the rising sun pierces through the heart of the structure, its rays perfectly framed by the heel stone. It's a moment so precise, so deliberate, that it's impossible to believe it was mere coincidence. This celestial alignment wasn't just an accident of architecture, it was a statement. A declaration that whoever built Stonehenge had an understanding of the heavens that rivals our own. But how did they acquire such knowledge? Some suggest they were guided by careful observation, generations watching the skies, mapping the movement of the sun and stars. Others whisper of lost technologies, methods of measuring and aligning that have vanished with time. What's certain is that Stonehenge wasn't just a structure, it was a connection. A link between earth and sky, human and divine. It spoke to something greater, something eternal, a reminder that our ancestors, too, gazed upward and sought meaning in the infinite expanse above. Even now, standing among the stones, you can feel it. The pull of the cosmos. The weight of time. A quiet, enduring message carved not in words, but in the alignment of stone and light. Recent excavations have only deepened the mystery, revealing hidden layers beneath the surface, literally. Using cutting-edge technology, archaeologists have uncovered a network of buried structures surrounding Stonehenge. Ditches, pits, and even other stone circles. It's as if the landscape itself was part of a grander design, a sprawling complex of rituals and meaning. But these discoveries don't offer answers. They bring more questions. Why were these additional structures built? And how were they connected to the main site? Were they used simultaneously, or were they part of an evolving vision across centuries? One recent find, a massive circle of pits encircling the nearby settlement of Durrington Walls, suggests a ceremonial link between the living and the dead. Stonehenge may have been the heart of a larger interconnected ritual landscape, where every hill, stone, and trench had its purpose. And yet, despite the advanced tools and modern insights, Stonehenge seems to resist explanation. It's as if the more we uncover, the less we truly know. Each layer of earth peeled back reveals not clarity, but a profound reminder of how much has been lost to time. Amidst the scientific theories and archaeological discoveries, there exists another realm of speculation, one that blurs the line between history and myth. Could Stonehenge have been more than just a human endeavor? Some suggest that its construction was guided by otherworldly forces. Tales of ancient aliens, advanced beings who shared their knowledge with early humans, have captured the imagination of many. How else, they ask, could such precision and scale have been achieved in an era with no written records or machinery? Then there's the mystical angle. Legends speak of Merlin, the enigmatic wizard of Arthurian lore, who is said to have used magic to transport the stones from a distant land. To the druids, Stonehenge is often seen as a sacred site, imbued with spiritual energy that connects it to the forces of nature. These theories, though fantastical, persist because Stonehenge defies simple categorization. It feels otherworldly, as if it doesn't fully belong to this earth or this time. Standing among its towering monoliths, it's easy to see why so many have let their imaginations run wild. Perhaps that's part of its allure, a mystery so profound that it invites not just answers, but dreams. Stonehenge stands as a testament not only to human ingenuity, but to our enduring desire to believe in something greater than ourselves. As the years pass and the theories continue to swirl around Stonehenge, one thing becomes clear: its true significance may lie in the very mystery that surrounds it. It's not just the answers we seek, it's the questions themselves that keep us coming back. Stonehenge invites us into a conversation with the past, one where we'll never quite know all the details, but where we can still find meaning in the silence between the stones. In a way, Stonehenge teaches us as much about our own longing for connection as it does about the ancient people who built it. It reminds us that there's still so much we don't understand, about the universe, about our ancestors, and about ourselves. And maybe that's okay. Perhaps the greatest lesson Stonehenge offers is that some mysteries aren't meant to be solved. Instead, they're meant to be felt, pondered, and cherished. It is in the pursuit of answers that we find the beauty of Stonehenge, not in the certainty of knowing, but in the eternal dance between the known and the unknown, the real and the imagined. As long as it stands, Stonehenge will continue to be both a monument to the past and a symbol of humanity's ceaseless quest to understand the world around us. And perhaps in that quest, we find a piece of ourselves.